We bought a house! We did it.
We are so excited to say that we bought a house. Us, along with my oldest brother, we all own a house together now, and it is just, it feels good.
It does feel good.
It's one of those things that I guess you kind of have this like mental checklist in your mind of life, right? And you just,
Yeah.
buying a house was on our radar for a while. And in case you're new here, we're Zach and Alexa.
Welcome. Thanks for tuning in.
Yes, we are originally from San Diego, California, and we recently moved to the Charleston area, South Carolina. And when we moved here, we decided to rent first to kind of feel out which areas, which neighborhoods we liked.
Yep.
We were in our rental for about a year, and they were going to be increasing the price significantly.
Of course.
Of course, as they all do. And so that was when we were kind of like, okay,
It's time to get serious about buying
right.
property.
Buying property, and we knew we wanted to grow our family as well. And in case you missed that video, I am also pregnant. You can't even see the bump very much. Pregnant without a second. So, all reasons leading up to buying a house.
Time frame of life lined up this way, and
Yes.
it was meant to be.
Yes, and it truly is the perfect starter home for our family. And we'll go into all the things of why we picked this house, why we love it.
Very happy with the house that we got.
Yes.
Size-wise, price-wise, location-wise, it's, like she said, the perfect starter home. So
Yeah.
we're excited to lay down some roots, if you will. We looked at a couple different models, and as soon as we walked into this one, it wasn't a model, but it was almost a fully finished house that someone had already bought, and someone took us in there to check it out. It was kind of that, as soon as you walk in, you knew it. Just the way the staircase is as you're walking in, you can see it up there. Just the overall spacing of the house and the layout, being an open floor plan,
Tall ceilings.
It was,
Yeah.
yeah, we can definitely see it as a house. So
Yeah.
we just kind of knew.
There's way more storage than we've ever had, but we also don't want to fill all the storage. So we're trying to.
So this is her lipstick, by the way. This behind us is essentially a Harry Potter bedroom. It's Harry's room.
It's Harry's room. It's a under the stairs pantry, but we also have another pantry. There's literally two pantries in this kitchen that are both walk-in and like very deep and tall, and it's a wonderful problem to have. But one of the great things about this neighborhood is there's an amenity center with a pool, a gym. There's going to be like a clubhouse, and just all things that are great with, you know, younger families, little kids, a huge playground.
Yeah.
And this house in particular doesn't have a huge backyard, which for us was a win. We didn't want a huge yard because we wanted low maintenance right now. Again, just knowing that this is a starter home for us. We're not going to be here forever.
Right.
And with a young daughter and soon to be little one, the last thing we want to do is a bunch of yard work. But it's a perfect size yard for our dogs, and
It's what the amenity center is for.
yeah.
It's got all the space that you need.
Right. So we're really excited about that. Yeah, we'll kind of show you some areas around the house. So we talked about the staircase that we loved. You talked about the open floor plan, the loft. There's a huge loft upstairs, which is going to be awesome. And it's all carpeted upstairs, which the rental that we were in did not have carpet. But for us, it was a win because when you have little ones that are crawling, and it feels good having carpet. And waking up in the morning, how nice is that?
It's nice to wiggle your toes in the carpet, not on a cold floor.
I don't know about you, but when we first started looking at homes, does anybody else do this? I immediately think about Christmas decorations. How can you not? And so like when we saw this house, I just imagined on this staircase like garland going around, and then there's like a really cool, I don't know if you can tell right here, but there's like an open space,
It's a nook right there.
little Christmas trees, like, I mean, so I'm really excited for our first Christmas in this house.
Transitioning from a rental to our
Owning.
house. It's so crazy. Our house, you know.
I know.
But we still have, you know, our Disney puzzles to hang, family photos to hang, and we're making it our house. It feels good.
Okay, but what's funny about that is now we're a lot more hesitant about like where we're hanging stuff because we're like, this feels so permanent.
Right?
But let's talk about what have we done thus far. for the house? What, mostly you've done all the...
The first thing that we did was hang curtains in the living room. We got 12-foot curtains because we have 12-foot ceilings in the living room. So very nice, very tall. That was just one of those things we wanted to do sooner than later, just, for privacy purposes. And honestly, it changes the whole look of the living room.
Yeah.
So hanging the curtains was fun because I learned quite a bit. But also...
Sorry.
Go ahead.
I was going to say, now you're a curtain hanging pro.
If you need someone to hang your curtains, holla at your boy.
But also don't, because... yeah.
Playing off of that, just my hands were clammy the whole time because, again, we're homeowners now. So if I mess up the wall,
it's your wall.
Drill the wrong hole size. That's another thing with the house. A lot of windows, so ton of natural light coming in, which is great.
Yeah.
Curtains done. Check. Another thing, the builder grade was just these little silver.
Oh,
kitchen
in the
knobs.
kitchen knobs, yeah. You said
Didn't
you
really like that, so we swapped those out pretty quick with just black pole knobs.
Yeah.
But the ones we have look nice.
Yeah, and they're, again, it's just easy transitions to make it a little bit more ours without breaking the bank. We feel very blessed, very fortunate to have been able to do this. We're just excited, and we know, again, that this isn't a forever home, so it's nice to just be able to breathe and have a space of our own, but also knowing that we're excited for what's to come as well.
The thing I like about this is it's not just Alexa and I, it's CJ as well.
My brother.
So he's included in all of the decision making. He's on the autism spectrum. We've been a family unit for a very long time. Yeah. So having him in the house, wanting to get his input on what he thinks would look good, things like that.
Yeah, and we have a guest room, so that's really exciting that when we have, a lot of our family lives out of state, so when they come to visit, we'll have they can stay here, not spend money on a hotel, and still have their own space. It's going to be really nice.
Yeah.
But another thing we want to do is kind of renovate the front of the house. So again, with the builder grade stuff, it's very basic plants, some of which
died.
Yeah.
Because there was snow, which South Carolina hardly ever gets.
Yes. We would love to do some indoor plants. We're indoor plant people.
Yes.
Side note, we absolutely love the TV show Friends. And at our last house in California, we named all of our plants after Friends characters. So we'll probably do something like that again because it was actually really easy. I'd be like, oh, Zach, can you go water Ross? Or hey, when was the last time Phoebe was watered? And that was just an easy way for us to keep track.
So stay tuned if you enjoy that kind of stuff.
Yes.
Or just kind of want to see how things progress here. Stick around.
Yes.
We'd appreciate it. Love having you around. Anything else?
I don't think so.
I don't think so either.
That is going to be it.
That's it.
Thank you guys for watching. We hope you enjoyed this video. And like he said, stick around. If you like seeing this type of content, we would love to have you for all the future home endeavors that we will be embarking on. But we will tease we are going somewhere very cool for Mother's Day.
We are.
So if you want to see where we go for Mother's Day, stick around because is this going to be the best Mother's Day yet?
You tell me.
I don't know. We have spent a Mother's Day at Aulani, so.
Probably not then.
Unless we're going back to Aulani. Stick around, you'll find out.
Thanks for watching, everyone.
Thanks, guys.
See ya.
Bye.